Welcome to Answer the Question. This year so far has been really characterized by a major power struggle in the federal government. And since you guys have seemed really interested in the mechanics of how the government works, and since the unfortunate reality is that most of what you learn in high school civics or from the news is oversimplified to the point of being misleading, I thought I would start this new series, Practical Civics, which is going to be 3-minute videos covering each of those rules governing the separation of power in our federal government. And with that, let's start at the very beginning with the first question. What is the United States of America? Countries or sovereign states are made up of three things. You need territory, laws, and a government. So starting with the territory for the United States is made up of the 50 states plus 16 territories, the federal district, Washington, D.C., and the land of our embassies. Two quick notes here. The situation with tribal lands is really complicated, and there's kind of a mixed sovereignty thing going on, but they're treated as domestic dependent nations. That's the official classification. One thing also not on this list is military bases. We do not own the land of our military bases in foreign countries. Next, laws and government, which I'm just going to wrap together in government. So what is our form of government in the United States? People will tell you it's just we're a democracy. That is not very specific and also not entirely accurate. So we are formally a federal constitutional presidential representative democratic republic. Breaking that down, federal means sovereignty is shared between a central government entity, in this case the US federal government, and the state governments, at least within their own territory. Constitutional does not mean that the founding document is a constitution, but instead refers to constitutionalism, which means that the government is constituted or made up of a set of institutions which have separated powers. Presidential means that there is an elected head of state which heads a separated executive branch. This is as opposed to parliamentary, where the head of state comes from the legislature. Representative means that the people do not directly vote on laws and policy, but instead elect representatives who act as agents of the people and exercise the political power on their behalf. Democratic means that the power over laws and policy is given to the people, and similarly, republic means that the power to select the head of state is given to the people. That's all for this one. I'm going to try to do 3 of these per week, so keep an eye out for these. And if you want to know what the next one's about, it's going to be on the branches of government. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, I already know that. There's 3 of them. But you'd be wrong. Practically, there are 4 of them. So thank you for watching. Tune in next time to find out what the mysterious 4th branch is.